The next single following was obviously Sweetest Girl. And B-side was Jenny, A Portrait Of. Pretty much again, 7 and 12 inch is almost the same, Jazz 8, and 12 inch was Jazz 812. Obviously you had the extended and dub mixes on the 12 inch, but the covers were fairly similar. The 12 inch however has green writing, and the 7 inch had orange, but other than that pretty much identical sleeves. So you've got a 7 and 12 inch standard. So I've done mine effectively on the 12 inch with the green. Now I may do a separate 7 inch because of things like the poster bags and the flag bags. Is a pain getting the disc out. But you've got the extended and dub mix, and just both the catalogue numbers and the label. The reason I did that one as the 12 inch is because then the 7 inch also had the Valentine double pack, which had Sweetest Girl, Jenny, A Portrait Of, and Call Me and Tears You Can't Hide, which was side C and D. And again, like Michael Caine, German, this was a gatefold sleeve. This side's wider than that side, but it is actually that way. It took me a while to figure that out when I was trying to get my picture straight. And has the Valentine printed on there, it's not a sticker. So what I've done for my 7 inch is I have the gatefold 7 inch, that is wider than that is there, so that's correct, and it's black line top and bottom. And Tears You Can't Hide and Call Me is the extra tracks, and inside was a B in a black sleeve, and then you had C and D, and the A and the B side was white label, and C and D was black. So there's the gatefold 7 inch with the extra Valentine single. And finally you had the Sweetest Girl picture disc. I'm just literally waiting for some more supplies to finish off odd bits like labels. You had the picture disc. It was a single sided. The A side is completely smooth with no grooves, and the B side had both the A and the B side track on, and played at 33. So you had a one-sided picture disc. And then in my CD form I have the picture disc. It's on 2 CDs, A and the B side. It says it plays at 33, and I just basically duplicated it, so whichever disc I play, I've got both tracks on. Otherwise, you know, if I kept it exactly, I'd have one disc that had nothing on at all, and then when you play it, it'll just come up as a blank CD. So I just recorded both tracks on both. But there's the Sweetest Girl picture disc as CD. A single in box set 1 that I'm custom building. We'll be waiting for the Ghost Train. As I say, it went from the Prince to Waiting for the Ghost Train, so that's all the original singles that were released consecutively. You got the 7 inch with maybe in Another Life B-side. You had the rectangular picture disc. You got the rectangular picture disc, and then you've got the 12 inch, slightly different colours, and obviously you had the 7-year scratch, standard 12 inch, and then you've got the limited edition gatefold 12 inch, which is different colour again, and it's a gatefold sleeve. Madness. Waiting for the Ghost Train, and that basically came with an 8-page booklet, and a couple of these were from, I do remember being in a calendar, these two specifically. I think that one as well. The rectangular picture disc of Waiting for the Ghost Train. Obviously I can't do a rectangular CD unless I use the business cards, and they're far too small. So what I've done with this one is I've actually done the front and the back laminated so that you've got it in a clear plastic as the record would be, but I've just made it book fold basically. So you've got the front, the back, it is obviously in clear plastic. I've left the hole and everything so it still looks like a record, and then I've just done it on a 3-inch CD on a foam dot, and rejigged the back a little bit just so it would fit on a 3-inch CD. The 5-inch obviously goes right out to the edges and you could see it in behind. So now I have my CD version of Waiting for the Ghost Train rectangular picture disc. The 12-inch, which was pretty much the same as the 7-inch. The 7-inch was grayscale picture, this was black, Waiting for, and the Ghost Train was in blue, but it was exactly the same cover, to be honest. And there's the back of it, and because the 7-inch and the 12-inch was the same, the tracks are on both, as I've done the same as the other ones to put the 7 and 12-inch catalogue number together. But there's the 12-inch for Waiting for the Ghost Train, and there we go, Jazz 912, Waiting for the Ghost Train. And I have finally finished the limited edition 12-inch of Waiting for the Ghost Train. Now this was the gatefold one with the 8-page booklet, Jazz B book 912, and I've now finished that one. So we've got the limited edition 12-inch, it opens out, it's got the inside on both sides, and I have cleaned this up really well. You can actually read it now, but we've got the whole of the 8-page book that came with it. So that is the last of the original Madness singles, from Prince to Waiting for the Ghost Train, and I should be starting on the next box soon, which will be from The Harder They Come up to present. So that's the first box set done, the Prince to Waiting for the Ghost Train. The second box set, which I'm working on, will be oddities, sort of spin-offs, The Madness, and things like the Danger Men Sessions, Liberty of Norton Folgate, Wonderful, sort of post original Madness run of records.